people would rather gamble. I mean, the idea that you can double your money in 6 months, it's why people go to the races, why they go to Vegas, whatever it may be.
Americans have legally bet $300 billion on sports. Nearly 60% of 18 to 22-year-olds have placed a bet.
Commercial casinos took in a record $5.3 billion off
to wager more than $2.72 billion on
Gambling. It's a taboo activity that's suddenly becoming popular. Financial nihilism is on the rise. Baby boomers were able to buy houses for about 4.5 times their annual income. But for millennials, houses now cost 7.5 times their annual income. For millions of Americans under 40, the American dream of building wealth through a home is now out of reach. That's why millions of millennials are gambling away their future. Gambling revenue, sports betting, parlay bets, all of these are growing at breakneck speed. The odds of winning in these games are terrible, and in the long run, you are 128 times more likely to lose $5,000 instead of win $5,000. But there's one activity that has even worse odds and could be even more dangerous. Day trading. The jargon around day trading and the promise of a quick profit are making thousands of people rush in. And it's really sad because most people who get scarred by their experiences with trading either stay away from the stock market forever or keep making the same mistake thinking they didn't do it right this time. If you watch this video, you'll learn why day trading in any form is a terrible idea and what you should do instead. Day trading is when traders buy or sell stocks, options, futures, cryptocurrencies, or any other financial instruments within the same day. It's a form of speculation. It's not the same as investing, which tries to capture the value of the growth in a company over months or years. To see appreciation in the value of a company, you have to buy and hold for a considerable amount of time. But day traders try to beat the other person by buying a stock at a lower price and selling it at a higher price. They try to time the market and they're convinced that they've got it down. The brokers who sell these stocks pretend to know exactly what the stock is going to do. But it never works that way. The only people making consistent money through day trading are the people selling courses.
Besides just making money for myself, I love helping others make money. So I have thousands of students now in over 60 countries.
Or the brokers who get a commission every time you make a trade.
He thinks he's getting shit rich, which he is on paper. But you and me, the brokers, we're taking home cold hard cash via commission, mother.
Here's the thing. From a mathematical point of view, gambling is a much better idea than day trading. Yeah, you heard that right. Gamblers have 11 to 13% chance of winning. But less than 1% of day traders turn a profit consistently. And this has been tested with thousands of day traders over years. Researchers looked at the long-term performance of over 450,000 day traders in the Taiwanese stock market from 1992 to 2006. There were 3.7 billion transactions with a value of $10 trillion. Only 20% of these traders made a profit in any year, but less than 1% could repeat their success in the next year. 99.9% of traders lost money in the long run. Unless you're in the top 0.1% of traders, you're better off just gambling.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
But here's a much better idea. Invest in a low-cost index fund and forget about it. Just sit tight for years. It saves you the stress and is the most reliable way of making money in the long term.
The very nature of index funds is that you are saying, I think America's business is going to do well over, or reasonably well over a long period of time, but I don't know enough to pick the winners and I don't know enough to pick the winning times. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have an overall feeling that business is a reasonable place to have your money over a long period of time, is to invest over a long period of time.
So, if there's one thing you take away from this video, it's this. Day trading is a terrible idea, but that doesn't make investing a bad idea. In fact, investing is great if you know how to do it right. If you want to learn more about investing, stay tuned and we'll keep putting out more content on how to be a smarter investor in the future. If you found that interesting, please like the video and share it with your friends. At Market Sentiment, we are trying to make content that will make you smarter investors and teach you all the basics of the stock market. Likes and subscribes are the only way a small channel like us can grow, and it would mean a lot if you like, share, and subscribe. Also, please check out the Market Sentiment newsletter in the description. It's a blog where we have written hundreds of articles covering every possible strategy in the stock market based on all the academic research that's available out there. It's going to save you hours of work and make you a smarter investor.